So you got a big grass field that you need to mow and bale, and you don't have enough time to do it yourself, and you want a worker to help you? Yeah, let me show you how that's done. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. How's it going, everybody? Driver53 here, and this is the Lizard AgriFlex SPB. Now, this is by BB Mods. Been making some other videos on that. You need to check them out, but this one right here has a really special, cool trick. And that is that you can hire a worker to mow and bale at the same time. Now, it's not super wide. It's only whatever the widest front mower you can get on it. But the thing looks really cool, and you don't have extra pieces back here that are going to confuse your worker and make them like jackknife and things like that. So it's a really compact, simple setup here. Base price on the AgriFlex SPB is $235,000. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, but when you compare the cost of a mower and a baler independently, then it's going to be quite a bit less. Now, there's a couple things that you're going to need to make sure that you do here, and that is going to be on the 3-point. You want to make sure that this says yes. That way you can put a baler or a mower on the front of this thing, okay? Now, I couldn't find any really wide mowers in base game right now or even in the mod hub, but eventually, hopefully, they're going to come out. Right now, I think you're around 3 meters is all you're able to do. Next is your bale configuration. What I recommend is getting the biggest configuration that you can so you have the fewest amount of bales on the field for your worker to run over. And I'm going to set this one at 9x. Now, that means that you're going to have 9 times the amount of material going into this baler and going into a bale as you have in the base game. That means that there's 9 times less bales on the field. Here for the round bale net, we want to make sure that we put this as film binding, okay? If you're doing silage bales, you want to make sure that you have the film binding, okay? Now, that's how this is going to work. If you're trying to do hay, then you're not able to do this because you don't have anything on the front to be able to make it work. And what I mean by that is baling by itself, you're not able to use a worker, but whenever you have something else on the front of it, you're able to do that because it sees that thing in the front is doing the job for the worker, and the thing in the back just kind of tags along and gets it done for free. Silage tank, yes, you want to make sure that you absolutely have that if you're making silage bales here, because it's going to give you a boost in your yield. And like I said, I just picked a base game front mower right here. We've got this thing decked out in diamond plate. Yeah, it looks sick. We got the tracks on it as well. Let's go ahead and jump in here, and I'll show you how to get this done. It's actually going to be pretty easy. You need to come in here to your AI settings, select your AI worker you're working with, 3.4. That's the base game mower that is on the front of my equipment. Now, one thing I'm going to do here is start with the up and down, okay? That's not traditionally what I would do. Normally, if I'm doing this myself, I want to be able to leave room on the outside, but since it's grass, I'm not worried about running over it. So I want my worker to go back and forth without running over any bales first, right? So hopefully they're going to drop all their bales as they're going, and then as they do the headlands, then there's no bales in their way. If we do it the other way and we do the headlands first, then potentially they're going to run over bales at the end of each row because a bale got put down as it was doing the headland. So we're going to start up and down. One thing you want to make sure you do is go ahead and lower down your pickup and go ahead and turn on your equipment. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing unfolded, and we're going to go ahead and turn it on. And then I'm going to do the same thing here on the baler, right? And then whenever I hire my worker, everything is good. It's already turned on. They're going to find their starting position, and then they're just going to go. And since it's grass and we've got a baler that can pick up grass, then they're going to be making bales for me. As you can see, the pre-chamber is loading up right there. They're going in a straight line for me right now. Once that pre-chamber is full, it's going to kick it into the back compartment. I've got increased capacity here, so it's going to take quite a while. Like I said, 9 times less the number of bales that you're going to see here on this field. I mean, they're massive, but it's a good reason. That way they're not going to run over each other. And what I mean is the vehicle here running over the bales. Okay, trust me on this. I've had nightmares about seeing a worker on top of a bale, and I can't do anything about it except go get another vehicle and like crash into it to get it unstuck. This plan is working out perfect. As you can see, I don't have any bales down here, but I've only got 2 down here. And that means that I'm not having to worry about running them over. Since they're here in the middle, I'm not going to worry about them whenever I'm doing the headlands around the outside. Now, I am going to have to come back and actually wrap those bales, but just use the custom bale support pack by BB Mods as well. Well, that's going to be it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like if you would. Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications to keep up to date on my future videos. While you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53 signing off.